To another adventure into how gamblers cheat. Today the cards I'm going to be using are just jokers taken from the other decks that I've had to throw away. I live in Hawaii and the weather is very humid and cards last about a day and a half. So let's assume these jokers are a four of a kind that you'd like to get into your hand, which will be over here. You've got one of them. You want to get the other three. Now, one of the best techniques is to simply take the card you need into your hand like this and then make it psychologically invisible. In other words, you move, you gesture, you just pretend your hand is empty. And if you believe it's empty, the audience will not be able to see the card. And in fact, they won't see it until they're confronted with it. In other words, if I show you at this point that there's only two cards over here, you're going to wonder where that fourth card went. It had to go somewhere, and then that's when you finally are able to see it. I'll do that again. You see these two cards. One of these two will head, this is the second, it's more of a physical technique. You check the time and then you keep on going and your hand shoves the card up your sleeve. It's a little more obvious with short sleeves, obviously. That leaves you with just a joker over here, and then the card comes down the sleeve and you leave it there, and there you go. You've got it. You're well on your way to another, to the whole four of a kind. You've got three of them. So the last one is the hardest because everybody's really watching you. You've only got this one card here like this. The best thing to do is wait them out. In other words, just hold your hands like this. You wait a little while, hold your hands like this. And most people at that point will stop watching you. They'll forget that they were even interested in you in the first place, but if you turn out to not be interesting at all. And you can fool most people with this. The problem with psychological techniques, though, is that everybody's different. Someone is going to see the card. And in that case, your best bet is to change the card entirely into something else that you'd want, especially if it matches the 1, 2, 3 kings you already have. Four of a kind surprises people and they forget what they were even suspicious about.